Blessings and salutations, wonderful Sagittarius and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunni, the Urban Tarot, and it's the general collective read. So it may not resonate to all of you, but how many of you that come through, I truly appreciate you. If this happens to be a message that resonates to you, can you like the video, comment below, of course, if you choose to. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope you do by this time. Either way, we're going to see because of a general read, because I don't do personals at this time. I will say you, them. Sometimes I even say I, and that's not even have nothing to do with me because that's not even in my chart, sign, whatever. But it's just how I read. It's just how I read the message. So, like I said, you know who's who and where to put them. Never forced to read. I was really here just like I'm just reading to confirm what you already believe and feel within you, and you just needed just the confirmation. I kid you not. If that's not the way it feels for you, then this message isn't for you. And that's really just what I want to say in regards to me and my channel, because I know sometimes when I do reads, they be pretty like heavy, and it's a non-judgment zone, but it's more or less in a place to where um, it's just something that's meant for you to hear for those who care. And I'm going to leave it there. Again, I did a pre-shuffle Sagittarius, and it was showing good news. It was showing much love, a lot of love around you. Ace of Cups came out first. It was showing that it's just a defensive energy. Somebody's super guarded and just, so we're going to see what we got. That was just the initial message, but we might get something else from these other decks. Alrighty. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Sagittarius. Amen. Amen. All right, Sagittarius, we're going to see what's the message for you October 2022. For the highest good of Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, please. Okay, let's get a good few shuffles in. For Sagittarius, please. Please show me to see for the highest good. A wonderful Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, October 2022. October 2022. Show me to see for the highest good. Wonderful Sagittarius, please. Okay. Sagittarius energy, please. Okay, the Eight of Wands. Movement. A lot of movement, communication, travel. It just seems like what you hear or what is spoken, like whatever's communicated at this time is going to cause some movement. We'll probably get some messages in the process of your travels, but it's definitely something coming in that either inspire or confirms the travel. Is something coming in there. It's definitely look like communication too. Either coming to you or you want to speak. Who's this here? Look at this. This beautiful energy here, Sagittarius. This right here is temperance time. Pouring into yourself. Yeah, I think that was even a challenge in the past for you. Taking the time that's needed to take care of you. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Sagittarius, please. October 2022. Sagittarius, please. Okay. See, you're here first, Sagittarius. I see Libra and Taurus as well. But under this deck is really looking like this. You see this right here? This Queen of Wands in reverse. This is like some people say the spell work and witchcraft and all that. So I feel that being some desperate, insecure, reaching, throw a hand throw rocks, hide hand, passive aggressive, not really speaking what they really feel. So they move in a way that is, I'm going to say, moving out of like an insecurity, a lack, a desperation. And even if that's the case for somebody not to be stuck in their head, if that's what somebody do as a defense mechanism, it's just more or less showing as it being something that has to be worked on. Yeah, it does look like it need to be tweaked, that strategy. Um, Even like I said, the challenge of the past had to do with the time taken to pour into yourself because it seemed that it was causing some problems for you and your productivity and how things was growing. It's like it was stagnating you. So currently with this movement, we see this communication. It has to do with coming out of this isolation or this introspect because the Ten of Swords is in reverse. So like maybe for some of you, you was in seclusion, healing from some pain, and now you're coming out of it. The justice is the balance is now you're at this place where you're seeing how things are pan out. Okay. Yeah, there's a return. There's definitely a return. I see Aries, Scorpio as well. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm just gonna tell you what I see. Different things here as far as OMG. Trying to see what else I see before I grab another deck. I meant to say to Sagittarius, I'm doing mutable signs today. I'm doing signs that adjust, like mutables, OMG, they adjust like, I say a mother pluck. Pluck, I say. It's like you show them what it is, they can survive in any conditions once they're aware of what it is and how it's best for them to move, to survive for their highest good. So let's see for Sagittarius, please. October 2022. October 2022. And it even showed in the cut of you standing rooted in this fact that you will make the decision clean and cut to get, like what's best for you. You're going to negotiate this contract. That's how you stand on it. To be fair for yourself. If it don't feel good, it's not for you. It's not saying everything like you're not able to adjust through the pain and turmoil because as you can see, you have. You have. It's just saying you realize that's not no longer for you. Okay, let's see. Sagittarius, please. See, they just jumped in my lap. I have to take them. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah. I see the Ten of Swords twice. And mind you, I meant to say too, in the pre-shuffle, I did see Judgment, which the two tens come up to. What I do see is that there's a feeling of it being, the apprehension comes with the fact of somebody feeling it's going to just be a temporary fix. Like somebody's like the shallow energy of somebody makes it look like it's self-serving and it's just because things is hot for them and they need some relief. That's some things that, some thoughts that came across some in a collective mind or around the people you're around. But even with this temperance energy, Sagittarius, the challenge was even working independently, yeah, because it didn't feel stable, it didn't feel loyal, it felt like it was stagnating. Even when it looked like in the past, it definitely showed some healing that need to be done. With that Empress in reverse, yeah, it shows even down to, and it seems for some when I see this card, this healing is not done like with the professional, like a therapist or spiritual. I'm like, it looks to me it's not done by like that type of way. It's more or less natural healing, tears. It's more or less getting more connected to what you truly feel so you can work through it. And now you're feeling like for you, with this Four of Swords in reverse currently, in reverse, it looks as if what motivate that is this Aesop Brothers Grimm, very powerful lesson learned. It can have to do with siblings, but it's just a very intense lesson because even it's actually helping you heal because you really know for some of you, you had the best intentions. You know, for some of you, you really tried to spare their feelings and move to really help them. But it's like the justice it's like it's showing it had to end. You know, it had to come to an end because it's like it kept on having the same problem. Like it kept on just maybe it was constant tension. It kept the same problem being said or contempt and animosity not expressed. But now it's looking like where's this Three of Wands to see what we're paying out. It's so interesting that the Cinderella stepsisters and stepmother is as the clarifying energy, and that is this energy of number one, it's a lot of negative feminine energy. Doesn't mean agenda. It's just the energy is very negative. Meaning somebody is playing the victim. And I'm not saying they playing the victim like but that's what it feels like. Even with the Cinderella, is like you do not have to take it from them, you know. And the stepsisters, where they pick a side, one is with the mother, one is sympathetic to Cinderella. It's just more or less a lot of jealous, combative energy. Okay. Bottom of this. Oh, bendita, you're feeling blue. Some of you. It's like some of you really feeling blue because you feel like they don't meet you at the level that you give. Like you don't feel like your passion, your feelings, your intent, your energy is met like them. It's like they kind of like as not enthused as you. And it just comes across to you as deception or feeling like you need to strategize or maybe just even down to even feeling this way is showing this sense of, and its connection is definitely showing it where it needs to as far as exercise, mind, and body, it says. Like, and again, I see some healing done, but sometimes we need some help. You know, sometimes we gotta go, to the gym or a couple of sessions just to know with a personal trainer or a personal one-on-one just to know certain strategies that help us along our way that we could do at home. Yeah, it's showing this leap to you make it with your heart. But it shows Capricorn here, right behind here, that's making somebody, I don't know who it is really trying to this is a side message, deflect or get through some of the stress by some intimacy. Yeah, trying to lighten up the mood and have some fun because this feeling blue is not working for you. Yeah, you speaking like it's on that type of level that you're trying to see other options to get through in the meantime, in between time of what you're going through. Like you don't want to stay in this energy of feeling this sadness or this anger for some. But we're going to see what else is here for Sagittarius. So far I see Capricorn, Libra. Again, I told you the Sagittarius, you came out first as the first major arcana here. So I truly feel like this is a read for someone. That's a Sagittarius. Okay, let's see for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, please. Show me what I need to see, please. It seems, first off, I'm seeing some, I'm not going to just call it immature, but it's really at a pagey level where I see why it's not that much movement. It's like you see this Wheel of Fortune, it's showing you get what you put out there. Depends on where you flow on this wheel is what you do, how you move. Those around you as well. See this Ace of Wands here. This passion, this purpose, but shows this, still this feeling of not trusting what people intentions are. It's like people, like it looks as, for some of you, you feel people been looking at you as an opportunity to feel like, yeah, and you just, it just looks as if you don't trust people intentions. I do see you taking the world on, still traveling, still your Wheel of Fortune in your, the world is upright. But it's showing the lovers is in reverse, so it's definitely a choice for you not to really feel free in connecting with people because of the fact of you not feeling you can be in that vulnerability. Yep. I think you're more focused on stability and being making the wisest choices because I do see a pair here, a Queen of Pentacles, a King of Pentacles as well. But it also could be the duality of your energy. It could be like the masculine and the feminine side because the part that feel needs to be nurtured and the one that needs to make it happen. But anyone with the crown on do that. Let me explain. It's just how it's done. Their techniques are different. Okay. It's Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. I see with this Queen of Pentacles, yeah, you just definitely felt like you was over trying to balance things out, putting in time. It's like more or less feeling like if it's not for you, you need, and you questioned it in the process of you seeing what it was, the effect it was having on you, and you didn't like the answers you got. For some of you, it caused the place to where you see things in a whole different light. Like even when you do come, like even if, like how you approach things now is like super light. You're not coming in with heavy expectations, and not to say anybody should, but it's more or less of a pessimistic point of view. This healing, just like even down to like, yeah, you'll smile it off, but it's more or less feeling like, even down to this kingdom kindness is more or less feel like it's forced in its position. It's forced in the direction that you need to take because the balance is shown with this ending. I see the sun in reverse. So that means, again, that happiness is, you don't feel the happiness from this ending. You feel like it was very manipulative. You feel like even from seeing how, waiting to see how they move, it's feeling like an entitled energy they give. So it's more or less that you are mirroring. But I do see, even with that sun in reverse, for some of you, the justice, the balance for you is like even in this ending, some of you is the end of you not having fun because you feel like you've been down and feeling sad a little bit too long. Yeah. It's a lot of fire here, but it's definitely showing change. Definitely showing this change for you. So even when it's showing this feeling of feeling sad or down or upset or wronged, it's showing like if this month somehow, some way, I believe it's going to be some communication or some type of information that comes along even in your travels, that's going to really change that. Like your mood is gonna change. You're not gonna be feeling down and out no more. I'm not saying you never feel down and out again, but I think about this. I think you're coming out of that. Okay, let's see. Advice and outcome, please. Advice and outcome for Sagittarius. Advice and outcome for Sagittarius, please. Yeah, I see the Empress upright with the two cups in reverse. So it's like, again, you're going to be all right, regardless if this come together or not. You know, this reconciliation. Yeah, but it looks like you're working with the Empress. I keep seeing you upright. I keep seeing you upright. Yes. Okay. Let's see, let's see, let's see. And it shows even if people come with self-serving energy, it will not take you off your throne. Let's see for Eight of Wands. I really feel there is travel, is movement. Ooh, the Tower here, the shock, the shake. I think that was the pivotal moment again. Seeing that Hermit come out. For did you learn from this introspect that you, okay, you're no longer feeling like you have to be guarded, because I think you realizing they're not a threat. Okay. Wow. Here you go. Nurturing, sitting on your throne. Okay. Some juggling some things. Oh. Maybe one or two dates or different, options here. But either way, what I see is you're no longer tied to what could be with them. You're more or less in the Zen position to where you're enlightened and you're starting to see, okay, I have more freedom and to not be like stuck on the negativity of my past or people that I have feelings for. Because even with shows this Six of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles, it shows that because your perception changed in the past, you don't trust them the way you did. You no longer feel like you can build something with them. Before, at one time, it felt like you could build things. But now, yeah, from what you see going forward, you'll be stuck in your head, losing sleep, if you don't do this strategically, if you don't take your time and put your armor on, it shows. Because even down to where somebody is not taking accountability, it's still not a burden. You're not taking a burden on. It was like you rather just take some tact and diplomacy to move on to your victory and leave certain things that's behind. Start your new phase, because of the fact that it's been a lot of work. A lot of work. And so what you see, that the time that you're taking in to get grounded and focus on your wish fulfillment is saying that you know good and well that you have to get in a good place emotionally where you're ready to give and receive, and it's more or less because it's love there. You do love them, and it's truly is but as far as moving to victory, you're not investing in that again, because karmically it's showing that, yeah, you need to make a choice that's you. Your choice is you, the Empress. You're not committed to things that somebody else's story. It don't work for you. Okay. 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 Let's see. Let's get some more clarifying. Let's advice and outcome. I see Pisces, Aries, Scorpio. Yeah. And hold on, let me tell you what else I see here. Everybody's here. Just keep in mind. Virgo, Cancer, Gemini. I told you Libra and Taurus. Yeah, everybody's here though. Alrighty, let's get the clarification on this advice and outcome for Sagittarius. Clarification, please. October 2022. Clarification, please. October 2022. Clarification, please. October 2022. For Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, please. Whew, thank you. Judgment. Upright. Four of Wands. Upright. Chariot. Upright. Six of Pentacles. Upright. That's what I'm talking about. Queen of Pentacles. And the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, you're slowing down. But it looks like it's even, when I'm saying down to slowing down, you're slowing down with this energy of coming in to make things happen. You're focusing on you. Excuse me. Strength. It does look like there's a return to get things right, to fix things. It's not, it does look like there's an attempt to fix things from the past. Whether or not you choose to do that, it looks like it could go either way, but it looks like it's working towards a better day. And it looks because of some healing. Slowing down, seeing things, of course, from taking care of yourself along that journey, you start to see how different things work for you. Different techniques. When I see even with this Two of Wands, direction you're taking on is accountability, is letting it be known it's a vulnerability, is accepting between you and Most High or who you pray to, that this is bigger than them. You know what I mean? It's more or less feeling like this is like the tower moment. It's like this is, it takes in a true connection, it takes two people willing to do the work. And it's showing that once that's seen as the understanding of that comes to the point where you no longer feel guarded or feel like you're too tired for what people do. It's more or less seeing like it's inspiring you. It's inspiring you because even to more to you sit in this position to where even in your, I see success and abundance, that somebody's meeting you on that level. It's more or less like that Six of Pentacles energy come in where it's balance, it's justice. The scales, it holds in the scales. They see you're worthy, because even with the juggling here, because it looks like for some of you, you're weighing out your options. I see some of you are dating, because you're in this position too of where, yeah, lots of suitors, as I would say, is looking for you, checking for you. And it looks like when you look in there to see you and you're zen and you're comfortable, you don't feel the need to have some strings attached. You want to slow it down. You're not trying to jump into anything that you're unsure about. I'm being nosy. Okay, I do see the decision made to definitely get in your good foot and manifest for you, to take the time it needs, to have a good time so you can see how the direction you're supposed to go and flows, like, just like it did here. It's like you kind of like, it's like it felt right to move the way you do. See Gemini, Virgo energy heavy. I see Sagittarius, Leo. But it just looks as more or less the fact of you. This is about you being stable. This is not about having anything to do with anyone else, because you've seen in the connection that you had, you couldn't rely on them like that. So it's more or less to be in a place to, until you rather just focus on yourself. I see. And it seems like a lot of people are focusing on you too. Okay, that's what I see for this read. I hope it helped. You wonderful Sagittarius. Till next time, love and light.